It's a tradition that dates back to 1989. Today it continues on, and with an estimated 6,000 kids expected at the annual Christmas in the City celebration at the Boston Convention and Expo Center this weekend, it's expected to be a record breaker. The event is for homeless kids and their families in the Boston area, and as the Globe's Kevin Cullen called it, it is the essence of Christmas. But while this year may be even bigger than years past, it's a race to the finish. Joining me to explain are the founders, Sparky and Jake Kennedy. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. Thanks so much for being here. How did this all begin and why? What was the genesis of this thing?
In 1989, we had 2 small children, and they were just getting too many gifts from their aunts, uncles, and it was crazy. Christmas time, a 2-year-old would open the gift, and they just liked the box. So we had to put an end to that.
So what did you do?
So Jake and I...
we found 165 children. We went to City Hall, and they weren't even sure how many homeless children they had. And we found 165. We gave them a party, and we came up with the idea, let's just get them a present from their wish list to make it special. And then volunteers descended upon us. And we're all volunteer, and now this year the numbers are unbelievable.
But wait a second, you left out a huge hole here. I think my kids got too many presents when they were little. I didn't go to City Hall and decide, sadly, I want to help 165 homeless kids and now thousands. So how did you make that leap?
Did you have a daughter or a son?
2 daughters.
Okay, then you should have. You should have.
Well, I'm serious.
No, so what happened? It's his physical therapy clinic. He said we started with a jug of Poland Springs water, and people just started putting...
For any charity, we could make a lot of money, because I'm right downtown Boston.
I know that.
And we like taking money from people who have money. But anyway, then we just put it together. No,
and,
because
and we emptied out the water, and we came up with something like $800. And so then...
And you said homeless kids are the constituency that we want to help.
Well, those are the kids who probably don't have Christmases or holidays like we know them, right?
Okay, so it was 165 year one.
Right.
How many expecting this weekend on Sunday?
On Sunday, which is from families from homeless shelters in Greater Boston, we'll have 6,000.
6,000?
6,000.
And every kid, what is every kid going to get on that Sunday?
Every kid will get a backpack filled with stuffed animals, books, small gifts, clothing.
Hats and mittens.
And then, of course, the wish list present, which is wrapped, and you want to see the kid open it up, and their promises are never kept. Where they go to school, where they go to bed. I mean, they don't believe in promises, and Santa keeps his promises.
So and you coordinate this for 6,000
Yeah,
kids?
so like a kid will get something, and they say they wanted a basketball, and they open it up, but somebody else got something better than a basketball, and they're like, why did I get a basketball? But we have special elves that will take that basketball, because they'll see that look on that kid's face and say, don't you worry. God. And we go back to the Santa's, where Santa's working, if the elves are working, and get him what he wants.
You look like you could be working with Santa, let me tell you.
I do, I work with Santa.
So that's Sunday. What's that? Saturday, is something happening for the first time? Yes? What's that?
Winter Wonderland is happening for the first time. So what we do is we have a huge amusement park that...
Santa unveils during the party for the homeless children. They don't know it. And Santa waves his hands, and the kids literally run through falling snow on a red carpet into this magical land with every amusement park ride you want, with sleigh rides, with everything, petting zoos. We're going to open this up to the public.
First time ever.
The day before.
Saturday. And Monday, let's jump over Sunday, which we talked about too. Monday, there's an event which is not new, right? What happens on Monday?
Basically, families call us and say, I want to come to the party. And we say, if you're in a homeless shelter, you are, but many are not, and they're struggling. So we started this with families who couldn't come, and we got them gifts. This year, we'll take care of 16,000 kids on Monday. And parents come in very festively. We fill up their bags with clothing and gifts.
So where are these volunteers from? I mean, I assume there are thousands of volunteers. You said all volunteers.
All volunteers.
Who are these people?
So people have there are schools, there are churches, there are people that have just come in to help. We've got a great media team.
Do those 2 little kids of yours help?
Well, I have 4 now.
4. And I assume they're grown. Are they?
They are grown. They are.
They never miss it.
And where'd all the gifts? I hate this. I mean, I'm so wide-eyed about this, but the numbers are staggering. Where'd all the gifts and all the money to pay for all the ancillary? Where's that all come from?
We have many companies where you can drop off gifts, like the Seaport Hotel right now has 500 gifts they've collected. George Gray at Lexington Toyota, hundreds of gifts. We have drop-off points. Many companies in Boston, Bank of America, just this morning delivered 300 gifts to us. and like that. So companies say, I want 300 names, and they go out and shopping for the kids.
And you still need more. We're going to give you a website before they go because they're racing to the finish line.
We also want to get people to come to the event on Saturday. Bring your kid, a new family tradition.
So I hope you'll be honest about this. I know from afar what this does for those kids. What does it do for the two of you after all these years? You go first.
So I'm going to say that this is kind of my Christmas and my kids' Christmas, and everybody looks forward to this. This is the pinnacle. And then after that, it's just kind of, we go have dinner and it's fun.
But that's too humble. I mean, you're helping thousands and thousands
but
and
remember,
thousands of families who wouldn't have anything.
But we have a lot of volunteers. But we get all the credit, which
right.
we do.
We get credit where thousands of volunteers work year round on it, but they keep coming back because they love it.
Right.
And there hasn't been, in 29 years, there hasn't been a moment in the party where I haven't cried. And it defies belief what happens.
The kids come out, there's a red carpet, and at first everybody's lined up, costume characters, and we're all clapping for the kids coming in. At first we thought, well, you know what, we don't want to make them feel bad, but they were like, hey, this is for me. And it's the first time that things were actually for them, and people are waiting on them, and they're special for this day.
Well, you two are special for this day and more. It's really a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jim.
Good luck this weekend.
We appreciate it.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And if you want to find out more about Christmas in the city, how to participate, or where you can drop a gift, all the information you need to know is online at christmasinthecity.org. And you also pre-buy tickets there for Saturday's Winter Wonderland. It's 11 to 4 at the Convention Center. Tickets are $20 for unlimited rides.